Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TTNP. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis several times before. In fact, I did it on Friday. That's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. First, I'm going to do is a little house cleaning, just get rid of these lines here. Sure, they still pertain to the chart. They're just not really relevant anymore. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines all over the place. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. The first update, though, that needs to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So one of the newest areas of support, definitely at 40 cents. Like I said, talked about that as a resistance on Friday. And that would be, the ideal level, meaning if the price could stay above there, that would certainly make the chart look the strongest. But it's not like if the price falls below 40 cents, then everything's totally ruined or anything like that. Taking a step back and looking at things from more so the bigger picture point of view, that is where the purple line here comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move, this right here being defined as quote-unquote the move, just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. How are you going to best visualize that? That is what's being represented. Again, yeah, sure, staying above 40, that would be great. But from the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% own the chart. Now, what about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are hanging out, pretty straightforward right now. And that is right up there at the 51-cent mark. If you go through the history of today, you can see several times the price try to get up through that general area, and that is certainly where the price congestion is at right now. So that'll be the key public enemy going forward on the week. All in all, though, any way you look at it, the price is now put in another new low, and as long as new lows keep getting higher and higher, that is the name of the game. So we'll see how this week continues to play out. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.